despite being purchased for a mere €850.
Wow.
Your parents will be mad at this one. They love their horses. Carlo trained horse Hewick scooped an incredible €160,000 top prize when he emerged victorious at the American Grand National.
Return. Is it? Derek is joined now by the Hewick's trainer, John Hanlon. Derek, take it away.
Yes, good morning, guys. We're down here in the winning yard of the trainer of the American Grand National, John Hanlon. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Congratulations. Good morning. How are you, John?
We're tired, but we're great.
Now, you've just stepped off the plane for JFK.
Yeah, just home. So we were home yesterday, but the difference in hours and everything, I'd kill this, so it would.
Bit of jet lag, but you came out with a cup of tea to us this morning.
When you have this to come to.
You have this now. This is the trophy. This is the all-important trophy.
That's the American one. That's the Galway one. That's the Bet365, the Dublin National. So
and Listowel races as well, the
Listowel
horse.
Races,
so
yeah.
let's go back to the beginning, John.
Yes.
The horse. You bought him for just over £800.
I bought it for £800, about 3 miles down the road here,
Yeah.
down in Gortbridge in the Martin Donoghue's auction.
And did you know at the time his pedigree?
Definitely didn't know, but he was a nice horse and he walked well, and that's all. When you're buying young horses like that, you have to go by your own judgment.
Okay, now how many horses have you here in the yard?
About 60.
Okay, so from there anyway, you said, right, we'll enter the Grand National. Why did you decide to enter the American Grand National?
Well, he was after winning the Bet365. He won the Galway Plate. He probably should have won in Listowel. He was unlucky, he fell.
Yeah.
And the ground was beginning to go in Ireland. He wants good ground. So we said we'll stick him in and see what happens. And he came home out of Listowel well after his little blunder. And I said, here we go. Listen, it's a dream. It's something that you dream about when you're maybe 16 years of age, that someday you'd have a horse for the American. The American Grand National is something that we're looking at for years. And you never think you'd have a horse.
And we're looking at shots of him there on air. Like, he took the last bend fairly quick, and there was a good bit of pace in him towards the end, wasn't there?
There were, yeah. He flew after jumping the last fence. He just took off. But we knew that because in the Bet365, it was 3 mile 5, and that was only 2 mile 5. So we knew we were always going to be able to stay. The Americans thought they had us beaten. Now, they really thought that 2 horses in the race and said, there's no way that we were going to beat. But we had different things in our mind.
You had different things in your mind. And, of course, what I loved about it as well is that you dedicated the win to Jack de Bromhead.
Yeah, listen, Jack was a lovely kid, so he was, and Paddy was very friendly with him. And he's always in the back of our mind. And lads, it's going to be always in the back of our mind. Jack will always be there. Absolutely. He was here, he rode out in this yard, his pony, and listen, it's just great.
And you've your own 2 lads that ride out as well.
That's Paddy.
Paddy and TJ, of course, congratulations,
Thank you
TJ.
very much.
You were the winning owner.
Yeah,
You're in your early 30s, you've been winning Grand National.
Yeah, it's surreal now at the moment, but hopefully it'll sink in now in the next few days when we get a bit of sleep, please God.
And Hewitt, the name, of course, Hewick, you went to the horse, but he wasn't Hewick when you entered him.
No, Rachel's partner tried to name him after a place in Scotland. It's actually called Hayek. Now, don't ask me how to spell it, I haven't a clue, but there was a mix-up with the spelling, but we said we'd just stick with Hewick then, so Jack said it'd be good luck to stick with it. And
good luck to stay with him. And where now to for the horse?
Back home to me when he gets back home in about 10 days, and he'll get his well-deserved break. And then he'll come back into Sharks probably December, early January, and aim for the Gold Cup in Cheltenham.
Aim for the Gold Cup in Cheltenham, and that's what you've got your sights set on now, Jim.
We have the sights set on Cheltenham Gold Cup, like it's everyone's dream. So we're hoping our dream won't stop. But listen, what the horses have to do for us this year and doing for the yard here, the staff, you see here this morning, all the staff going out to ride out horses there at 7, half 7 in the morning in the cold of the morning. It doesn't make any difference if the sun is shining, if it's spilling rain, if it's snow. All the horses have to be rid out. So they have to rid out every day. They're there this morning to do it again. And it's great credit to my staff here for what they're after doing. And we were gone for the last week that they were there and they kept the show going.
And of course Rachel Blackmore as well.
Yeah, Rachel started here with us. She started here in Disbarden. We hadn't much more in Disbarden at that time. Yeah. And so she's after being a great show for us. She kept us going the whole time along, and now we have a horse to keep us going. So it's mighty.
Isn't that great? They'll be all calling to your yard now. There'll be no stopping even.
Well, there was a lot of neighbours here yesterday and the day before, and they were cheering and everything. And I went down last night down to the local pub for half an hour, and there was a big cheer when we went in. And brother, he was in Crosstown, so he was the night before, and he said they nearly knocked down the place. So,
Which is great. So there we have it. And of course, you have a winning greyhound as well.
That's correct, yeah. We were lucky enough to win an Irish Greyhound Derby this year, something that would have been dreamed of as well. There was always greyhounds and well, it was actually greyhounds before there was horses in this family, yeah.
So you're going to parade the two of them down the Greyhound Stadium.
yeah, well, listen, we said, they asked me the other night, would we bring the horse into Kilkenny into Greyhound track? And I said, sure, bring on the two, bring on the Greyhound, and we'll make a night of it.
Make a night. Let's say you bring half a Carlo with you as well. So there we have a Carlo's on the map. The small stables are on the map as well. Kilkenny, you're on the border. Back to you guys in the studio. Well done, congratulations.
Thanks very much, Derek. Sure, he's not called the Shark for nothing, John Hanlon. I mean, he's a big trainer. And I would have met him at a few kind of Cheltenham preview nights. An
Oh, would
absolute
ya?
gentleman, yeah, he is.
It's just so. First of all, the horse as well did a huge amount of the work and everything. But I just
850
But
euros.
this is the thing: the person that sold the horse to John, going, "What's John Hanlon noticing in this
He's
horse
got a good walk, that horse."
I'm not seeing,